everyone. Welcome to my new channel, Angelus Dolls. My name is Angel, and I'm so very excited to have you today. This channel is essentially all about my love for dolls, but specifically American Girl dolls. I've been collecting for about 5 years, and they have sort of become my creative outlet and comfort space. I've also been watching a lot of YouTube videos and have been inspired by a lot of my favorites, such as Displain and Fix My AG dolls. And I wanted to give it a shot. So here on Angelus's Dolls, I'll be trying to post quite often throughout the year. I'll be sharing my collection updates, collection goals, restorations, stylings, customs, and essentially anything I do with my American Girl dolls, such as AGIG and things like that, which I'm really trying to get into that world this year. For my very first video, I thought it would be sort of fun to do something similar to Fix My AG Dolls, which is a doll collection goals that I can come back to throughout the year and update you folks on if I'm able to meet any of them. I'll be talking about which dolls I'm hoping to add to my collection, the kind of themes I want to focus on, and how I'm planning to grow my collection as it's quite random right now, and really want to focus in on some specific areas that I feel like my collection is lacking in. So, if you love American Girl dolls or collecting or just watching cozy hobby videos or explanation videos, I hope you're really going to enjoy my channel. I'd love for it to feel like a really fun place to come to, like you're just chatting with a friend. I would love for you guys to leave comments on your thoughts of what I plan to do for the year, any recommendations, and if you disagree with anything I'm trying to focus on this year and you think I need to be doing other things, please let me know. And if you really like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing so you can follow along the doll collecting journey. And anyways, thank you so much for watching, and let's get into my 2026 doll goals. I like. Before we get into my collection goals, I really wanted to do a quick get to know me. I think it's really important that you know who you're hearing because I'm still a little camera shy, but I do plan to hopefully do actual videos and be physically there for you folks to see and connect with me. But for now, you just get my lovely voice. I hope that's fine. But essentially, my name is Angel. I'm 23 years old, and like I said before, I've started collecting around 2020, so for about 5 years fully. Growing up, I really didn't have the chance to collect dolls. I've always admired them from afar. For being a little gay boy in a very gender normative household, you really don't get to explore dolls, but my sisters had dolls, and I was always watching from afar, and I actually started to have my own collection in 2020. It primarily started with Bratz, but it kind of developed more with Barbies and Monster Highs and Ever After Highs. And I actually got my first American Girl doll, Melody, around 2021. She was the one that started it all. I fell in love with her collection. I fell in love with the Sonali moon. I fell in love with just how beautiful these dolls were, and it's really done damage on my wallet and my paychecks, but that's okay. With my collection of Melody, I kind of spiraled out, and I remember I got Girl of the Year Kira, I got Corinne, I got Mary Ellen, I got Nanea, and it's just been going on for such a while now, which is not everyone knows the bug of doll collecting, so I'm not going to get into it too much. But outside of doll collecting, I'm also really passionate about science. I'm actually currently in college, and I am a student research in the STEM field, mainly in animal management and wildlife behavior. So I really am quite busy most of the year, so I don't know how well I'm gonna do at posting regularly on this channel, but it will be a priority, I promise you that. But my STEM field work is something I'm really proud of. It's one of my second biggest personalities outside of my doll collecting. So I hope I can find a way to connect the two, but that's for future Angel to figure out, not present Angel. But besides that, I also have a very lovely fiance and some amazing best friends that have given me the confidence to start posting on YouTube. And I also have two cats. Their name are Anchovy and Mr. Sweet Potato Pie. Maybe one day they'll make their own introductions on the channel. But doll collecting has really become such a meaningful space for me, and I really hope that we can connect with each other and share our collections here on my channel. So, without any more, let's go and see my 2026 collection goals. So, when I was looking at my goals for this year, I really had to break down what I already had in my collection. And that was mainly by going on AmericanGirlWorld.com. It's a fan made website. She does amazing work and has actually made a stat side where you can look to see what you currently have. And I wasn't quite happy with what I was seeing. Well, one, I have 26 American Girl dolls. My very first doll, like I said, was Melody, and she has quickly risen the ranks and become one of my favorite dolls because I just love the Sonali face mold. It's my number one favorite face mold out of all of them. And my most recent doll is Raquel, due to noise. So when I was looking to make goals for myself, I first had to start off with seeing what I already had. I have a total of $26 in my collection, and I hope to do an All My American Girl Dolls video soon once I'm not so camera shy. But in my collection, my favorite face mold is the Sonali mold. I do not own Sonali, but I do still have my original Melody, and I love her very much. And my most recent doll is also my second favorite face mold, the Joss mold, which is Raquel. I got her from my fiance for our anniversary past year in 2025. But as you can see, they are second and third place because I have 7 classic mold dolls. I do not know how. Classic mold is my least favorite mold, but I think as a collector, there's so many cute dolls that you really want, and the classic mold does have the most face molds. I think Josefina may be beating them out, but I only have 2 Josefina molds because I really don't like their eyes. It's really difficult for me to really get into them unless they're really cute, which we're gonna see with my doll wish list. But I really want to cut back on my classic mold dolls. I might get rid of some of them, either sell them or customize them to make them more enjoyable for me. But I also want to expand my diversity in my collection. I go to an HBCU. My sister has biracial kids. I'm also a person of color, and a lot of my dolls are very white. And I would like to maybe change that, have more representation, because I also think that while American Girl the company is doing their best with doing dolls of color, they are really lacking in the promotion of them. And sometimes these dolls of color are some of the most beautiful dolls that they have ever released. And they sell for quite a lot of money because they don't make a lot of them. And then they stop selling them and they become rare. And I get angry because I couldn't get them when I wanted to. But nonetheless, let me stop ranting about that. We also then just have my product line distribution. I mainly collect Truly Me's. I'm not really the biggest fan of named characters. If I do have a named character, it's pretty common that I'll just make my own name for them and put them in my collection, unless it's Kirsten. She's the number one historical girl, in my opinion. But I do hope to maybe expand in some other areas, such as limited edition dolls, custom dolls, and maybe some of the Disney princess dolls. So we'll see what 2026 brings me. But with looking at my collection, I came up with 4 ideas that I wanted to focus on. One, I really want to expand my collection by focusing on the different faces, the molds, and the skin color. it's gonna be my very top priority this year. I really want to expand, maybe even make a custom, like, dyed doll with a fun skin color. We'll see. I'm quite crafty, but I'm not skilled, if that makes sense. But besides that, my second goal is to just curate my collection to only the dolls I love, which is going to be quite easy with having to get rid of so many classic mold dolls. I'll either be customizing them to give them really pretty face ups and better wigs, and maybe just selling them so I can maybe try to afford some dolls on my wish list that's coming up. I also want to expand my historical collection, specifically through collecting more clothes and books, not specifically historical dolls, as none of them really call my name. But I do have a few that I am missing that I would really like. So we'll see what happens. And then 4 is actually dress and handle and photograph my collection more. I do wanna be more active on AGIG as well as here on YouTube and Reddit, which I am pretty active on Reddit. I do like to comment. I'm on there quite a lot, but hopefully this year is the year of YouTube and AGIG. We'll see how things go. So now we have my wish list. With my wish list, I do have it divided into a few sections. It's 2 sections, with each section having 2 breakdown sections into them. So I have an easy to get doll section and a hard to get doll section. But first, let's go about my easy dolls. So I have about 10 easy dolls that I would potentially like to add to my collection. I'm not saying I'm going to add all of them, but if for whatever reason I win the lottery, I would definitely be purchasing all of these as soon as possible. So out of the 10 dolls, only 8 of them are still available to purchase. To start off my list, I do have some Truly Me's that I'm keeping my eye out for that are currently available on the website. That is Truly Me 130, which is the Jess mold with bangs and long hair. I do not have a Jess mold in my collection. I really feel like she's one of the prettier Jess molds. I really wanted Truly Me 111, but I could never find one that had an eye placement that I was satisfied with. And I don't know if they've changed the mold they're using recently, but I've seen some dolls come back from the doll hospital on Reddit, and the Just mold is looking a lot prettier than it used to me. So I feel like she'd be the perfect doll to start my Just mold. I used to have Kanani, but her eyes, north and south, they were on different equators. It was quite bad, so I had to get rid of her. But besides that, I'm really interested in 130. She does have my favorite wig. I love the wig. I think it's the same wig as 122, and she's one of my favorite dolls as well. And then we have Truly Me 132. This is the Sonali mold with the decal eyes and the curly wig, and she's just so beautiful. When I was getting my Raquel for my anniversary present, I was debating between 132 and Raquel, but I really want to have Raquel coming into the new year for 2026. That's her year. So I'm still happy with my decision, but 132 is most definitely going to be in my collection this year. Then my last 3 Truly Me's are the long hair looks dolls, 134 and 135. I think they're really pretty. I actually want these dolls to be representation for my historical doll outfits. I really want Caroline, but I don't wanna pay Caroline money and have the gross Caroline hair that she comes with. So I would love 133 to represent Caroline in my collection. I'd really like 134, the Josefina doll. The Josefina mold, be my Josefina. I really like Josefina, but I don't like how short her braid is. I'd really like it to be either a longer braid or 2 long braids that I can put up in really cute buns, and I feel like 134 would be the best doll for that. I also love her wig. I've seen it in person. It's so beautiful. The highlights in it are amazing. and it would really make me bump up my Josefina collection because I really want that. And then 135 would just be more representation in my collection because she's also the Sonali Moon. So I could use her to represent Claudie's outfits because I do not have Claudie, or Addie's outfits as I do not have Addie herself. So I would really love these. I think they're really cute dolls and they're just so expensive. I try to keep my eye out on the secondhand market, but I don't think anybody's buying these and just letting them go that easy. So it may be a while until I get my hands on these three girls, but I can really see it happening this year because I do want to expand my historical collection and I would like to have dolls that I'm satisfied with looking at. And that's just not with the classic mold. So an eye out because I truly hope to get all these Truly Me's one day and hopefully for a good price. So we'll see. And then the next 5 dolls are the name dolls or dolls that actually have descriptions for them. The 2 Disney dolls, and Belle. Anna is the Frozen Playline edition, as well as Belle being the Playline edition as well. The collector dolls are too much money, and I actually want to handle my dolls. I'd like to take them outside, shoot some photography, and I'm not taking a $300 doll outside and redressing them and getting them dirty. So I also really want more Joss molds in my collection, and I really like the Josefina dolls. I feel like the eye color that they chose for her and her wood color are just really pretty. So I really want to have these dolls in my collection. So please, someone just get them for me. No. But I'm sorry, I'm fantasizing about having all these dolls now that I'm actually talking about them. And the last doll that's still currently available on the website is the 2025 Holiday Collector doll, specifically the African American version, Josefina mold in the long curly wig. I think she's beautiful. I have the 2024 Claudie mold collector doll, and she's amazing. Really upset they didn't make more of her, but I feel like they learned that this year and they made more of the African American version. I really hope to get her because she's been on sale a lot this year, so she may be coming home, hopefully. Um, then my last 2 dolls that I would like to add to my collection are the 2021 holiday doll, the Sonali face mold, and, Thomas, I believe it's 2015 is Grace's year, if I'm not mistaken. But it's actually the doll that made me want to get an American Girl doll. I just haven't found a Grace that's worth buying. I really don't like her meat outfit, but I love her face, I love her freckle pattern, and I love her wig. So I really hope to find these 2 dolls out of box or like just like their hairnets on, or I don't care. I just want both of these dolls in my collection so bad. Um, so see if anybody's selling their Grace or their 2021 Winter Princess dolls, hit me up. But please don't scam me. But moving on to the harder to find dolls, I actually have these divided between my to find dolls and Grail dolls. Um, you'll probably see that I do have 2 classic mold dolls on here. Pardon, I'm so sorry. I know I just said I want to get rid of them, but these are hard to find, and I think they're 2 of the most beautiful classic mold dolls that we have had before. Um, let's get into this because this may be doable. Hard to find Cecile Ray. She is, I believe, the first historical girl with the Sonali face mold. Um, quite expensive. That doesn't mean she's not possible to find. She's just hard to find for a good price because I feel like people are posting a Cecile Ray every other week on Mercari and eBay. So if I get my funds up, it won't be too hard. But yeah, I'm look busted. Um, also just the African American Peaches and Cream Barbie. She is really pretty. She's still available on the website. It's just I'm not paying that amount for this doll because I hate her outfit. I don't want her outfit. I don't want to pay for her outfit. I would really like to find this doll, like, at box, no dress, like, give me the base doll in itself. And that's why I put her in my heart to find because no one is selling this doll, y'all. Like, people are really holding on to her, which I'm happy for. That means people are buying them, but like, someone out, like, her to me for like off. I know someone's desperate enough to do it, but my day will come. And if I have to, I would try to prioritize buying her off the website if she were to like sell or if she were to go on like stock because I missed out on the very first Barbie collector doll and I'm not going to let that happen to this one because she's beautiful and I will not have that on my conscience if I miss out. And I would really like number 8 is the classic mold girl of today. She has Felicity's green eyes and the red or like hair, I believe. Um, Beautiful. I love the bangs. I love Felicity's green eyes, and I've seen some beautiful number 8s. I recently did a restoration on my Girl of Today number 12, and it immediately made me love her so much more. So I would love to get a number 8 so I could use her as my Felicity representation. So let's hope I can find a number 8. I actually missed out on 2 number 8s, 2025. A local seller was selling her for $25, but I was on a weekend away with my fiance, so it wasn't able to happen. And then recently she was on Mercari for about 50 bucks. And I sent the seller an offer trying to be stingy, and she sold out while I was waiting for the seller to accept my offer. So that was quite sad, but, live and we learn. Next time I see a number 8 for a decent price, I will try to do the best I can to scoop her up because I would really love her. And then we have, Tree number 58 and 21. Those aren't really that hard to find, but finding them in good condition with their hair not an absolute tattered mess is so hard to find. I do not want to send these dolls to the doll hospital if I can, because I would love number 21's original eyes. The original hazel eyes are a lot more yellow green rather than brown green. And number 58, the wigs are just not the same. Her original wig is really full, really pronounced, really beautiful, and these new wigs, it's like stingy with the curls. I really want to have like a beautiful afro for her, and I don't see a lot of new number 58s coming back from the doll hospital looking how the original doll did. So while people do sell them regularly, they do not sell them at the condition I want to have for myself. So hopefully we can get lucky this year. Who knows? I do have 4 Grill dolls. I will never have these dolls. These dolls are too expensive, but I wanna wish. I wanna plead. I want someone to hear my wishes because the Collector Jasmine, I was too broke to get her. Number 4, I was barely walking when she came out, so didn't even know what American Girl doll was. And, Glinda, same thing as Jasmine, I was too broke. I'm a college student. I do not make a lot of money right now, okay? Help. Get me a better paying job. I much appreciate it. Yeah, I just don't see myself getting these 4 dolls. They're just so rare to find. 4 is pretty popular on the secondhand market. Some people do post regularly, but they post her Pleasant Company version. I specifically want the Mattel version. She's a lot more cuter. They fixed some of the mold, like, made it look creepy. The original eyes were really far inset, which made it look very shadowy. And the Mattel version, which is the one that's on the screen, it's just so cute. I just love her so much. I really hope they bring her back, maybe with Mulan as the Disney princess mold. I think that'd be a really good idea. American Girl would make so much money if they brought the number 4 mold back. So hopefully. But yeah, never having these dolls. And if I do, you would hear me from the high heavens. I'd be celebrating with so much joy. Um, yeah, these are all the dolls I'd really like to collect this year. There's a total of 19. let's see if Angel's good at making some deals this year, selling some things because my budget's extra tight in 2026. I'm actually going to be moving in with my fiance and getting married this year. So that's going to be a lot of money. So, yay! We get to spend a lot of money on being alive, and maybe I get to spend a lot of money on my American Girl doll collection. Who knows? um, Now let's see what my outfit wish list is looking like this year. So I have 4 categories for my outfit wish list. I have easy to find contemporary outfits, hard to find contemporary outfits, and then easy to find historicals and hard to find historicals. So we do have quite a lot to talk about. Am trying to expand my historical collection more, but I do want to keep an eye out for these contemporary outfits because a lot of my dolls are struggling on wearing cute outfits. It's becoming really difficult to change them throughout the seasons. I need to expand their wardrobe and maybe get them a closet this year. Who knows? I would like to collect 2 Girl of Today outfits, specifically the Twilight outfit, which is like the velvety dark blue blazer with the long skirt and the sandals, socks, and headbands. I think that's a really pretty outfit. It's always on the market. There's a lot of people that sell it complete or just like the headband, the jacket, and the skirt, which is mainly what I want. I'm fine putting her in off market shoes or just some simple black Mary Janes and tights because I have heard from other collectors that her original socks do have really bad dye transfer. So I do not need the outfit complete. I just need the headband, the jacket blouse, and the skirt, and I'd be more than happy. And the Girl of Today dog sled outfit. This one I am so angry about. I actually purchased this outfit complete, the head covering, the suit, the gloves, the boots, the sled, and the dog harness for a really good steal. And we went through a time where people were stealing packages from our house, and this was one of my packages that was stolen. I never got my money back, but I also only paid $20 for it. So I think it was the universe setting me right because I did get a little too confident and statistical when I was able to purchase it for such a cheap price. But it's not such a rare outfit. I would like this one complete. I want all the accessories. I want the sled. I want the dog. I want the harness because I would love to take pictures out in the snow with it. I think it's such a beautiful outfit. And I don't know, it just brings me so much joy. Those are the 2 Girl Today outfits that I want. Would actually be Tiana's World. I do have Moana, but I do keep her in box. She's so precious. I love her so much. But since I do want to have more representation, it is one of my favorite Disney movies, and I do have a few Sonali dolls that don't have official outfits. They're just an off-brand outfits. And I love Tiana's work dress. The green coat with the yellow dress and the hat are just so beautiful. I would actually put long-haired looks 135 Sonali mold in this outfit with like cute braids and curls. It would just be beautiful. Then Tiana's evening star dress. I've heard the fabric's not the best. Recently watched Displain's video where he showed all his Claudie collection and he actually showed this dress. It's just so beautiful. Even though he told us that the dress actually doesn't have the best quality material, it feels dry, the beauty of the dress outshines anything else, and I would really love to have this, especially during the winter time. Maybe like when it's snowing out, we can take a snowing picture. She looks like an ice princess. It's just so beautiful, and I'd really like to have it. It's still available in the stores, so I think this could be a possibility, especially since the Disney collections do seem to go on sale quite a bit. So, crossing fingers, hopefully I can get both of these outfits for my Sonali dolls. Um, then we do have 4 of the most recent Truly Me outfits. One of them's actually so new that it doesn't have an official picture yet. I think it's called the Spring Flower Dress, something like that. Don't have the official name. I couldn't find the post that showed the box with the official name, but I had a screenshot of the doll outfit. I just think it's so pretty. I really am not the biggest fan of all the pink in the American Girl doll collections nowadays. But with this one, I'm actually quite happy with it. I love how it looks like an Easter, like, Sunday dress. It reminds me a lot of Kit's spring dress from her Be Forever collection. and that one's so expensive that I feel like this one would give me the same joy as having Kit's version. So, yeah, really hope to get that one. We have the pink and preppy outfit. I missed out on the Clueless collab. I was just, again, broke. I do still have one of the outfits available, but it's just not the same. If you're gonna have the black and red outfit, you still want to have the yellow outfit as well. But with the pink and preppy outfit, I just think it's really cute. I want this outfit so I can DIY it. I'd love to dye the pink suit like a nice brown color and maybe make her like an Oxford student vibe because her undershirt is so beautiful. But I'm just not in love with the pink, and I think maybe dyeing it with some Rit dye and turning it brown would just chef's kiss. I think it would be truly a beautiful outfit. Then we do have, I think, the newest with official pictures, which is the Western Flower denim jumpsuit. Studio by Chris recently reviewed this outfit, and he sealed me in. He got me hooked. I want this outfit. It's so beautiful. He put it on his Anna doll. She looked amazing, and I wouldn't put my Anna because I don't have an Anna doll. Do think this would be a really beautiful outfit for my Melody. I just think it's so cute. It's so refreshing. I would not use that undershirt that she has on. I would actually love to put her in like a long sleeve turtleneck and make her have like a coffee with a purse. Ugh, it would just be so cute. I love it so much. And then we just have the Valentine's, the pink heart hoodie dress. This dress should have been 2 pieces. I know it, we all know it. It's beautiful, it reminds me of Jennifer's Bodies, I've seen everybody's posts about it, I'm loving it so much. If I get this dress, I'm cutting it in 2, I'm sewing a new hemline on it, and I'm putting this doll with the jacket, with some jeans, and with Isabel Hoffman's, shoes, because that is gonna be Jennifer's body. And I have a doll that kinda like Jennifer, so she would be rocking that set so hard. Beautiful doll. Yeah. Maybe you'll see that on AGIG. Who knows? Yeah. Yeah. Are my easy to find contemporary outfits. I truly think I could potentially get all these outfits by the end of the year, but I am going to prioritize the Girl of Today and Tiana's collections, as I do think the Truly Me outfits are here to stay quite a bit longer than Tiana's will. So we'll see. Um, some hard to find contemporary outfits. These are pretty random, but there's just some outfits where I've been like, "Oh, I want that so bad. It looks so cute. It really fit my vibe." Um, this one I did not put in order. I'm so sorry. Totally forgot before I started filming the video, and it's too late to go back now. But start off at the top of the list, we do have the heart print PJs and backpack outfit. Listen, my name is Angel. My channel's name is Angelicious Dolls. Those are some cute Cupid angel wings. I need this outfit. It's so adorable. I don't have any pajamas. I think this would be a great pajama set to have. It's just so beautiful. I'd love to have it. I rarely see it complete though. I see like the shirt and the pants and the slippers, but I don't see a lot of people with the backpack with the angel wings attached. So that is why it's really hard to find. It's just people really don't take good care of it. And I know that the angel wings are quite delicate. Some of the ones I do find, the wings look really matted up, and I don't really know how to fix that. So I don't know if I'd be comfortable buying one of those versions. But here's to crossing our fingers that maybe we can have this in our collection this year. We all have the iconic, all know the iconic Wood Fairy costume. No need to explain. It's just so beautiful. I love it so much. I really want to be able to like this outfit to be able to post it around Halloween, maybe with some lanterns in the background for AGIG. But it's just really nostalgic. Even though I wasn't into American Girl at the time it was out, I just really like it. It's an outfit I always gravitate to. I don't know if it's the wings or that I really love Tinkerbell or I'm a big fan of Winx Club, so anything fairy really gets me going. But I just think it's so cute and pretty and just so very hard to find. I think I rarely see this pick like anywhere for sale, and when it is, typically about like to like $120. And I'm just not trying to spend that on an outfit when I know if I hold out I'll be able to really get it for a good price. Um, We do have the satin floral pajama set. I love this outfit so much. I don't know how to tell you. I recently saw it on Mercari for about 20 bucks. And when I tell you, I almost started crying because I never see this outfit for sale. I never see it for sale. This is like the first time I ever saw it where it wasn't covered in stains. It was fully complete. It even had the little with Coco. It was just heartbreaking loss of the year, and the year has just started. Um, yeah, I think it's just real beautiful. I do have a doll in my collection that I think would really suit it. My 122, I think, would look beautiful in this outfit. It's just a dream to have, but rarely I don't think it's a dream that will come true this year. The fly fishing outfit, like I said earlier, I work with a lot of wildlife, specifically aquatic wildlife. The fly fishing outfit is just so iconic. I would love to have it for a mini me, and be able to take pictures of it or anything like that sort. It's just so hard to find complete. I know some sellers sell it by pieces, that just makes it so expensive, and I really don't wanna deal with it. We have the bottom line, to the, PJs. I really want the sparkly angel costume. My issue is this, it's never complete. It's either missing the wings, it's missing the shoes, or it's missing the headband, and I really wanna have it complete. I think it's just so beautiful. Don't love the headband. I feel like I would make, like, a custom halo. I feel like the headband would really accentuate the outfit as, like, a belt, and one, I'm also lazy, so I know that if I do get the outfit, I wouldn't be making it a halo until probably, like, break or Christmas break and things like that. So, I would like it complete because I know that I wouldn't go into crafting mode the I get it, but I just think it's really pretty. I really want it, and like I said, my name is Angel. My channel name is Angelicious Dolls, like, need to get, like, Angel game up, like, I have no dolls representing my name. Um then we also just have 3 outfits, which is all the same. You can see bits and pieces of these outfits all over the secondhand market, but they're never complete. That is the garden party outfit. It's a beautiful pink dress. I love it so much. I love the little hat that it has. I think it's just so beautiful. I never see the hat. I don't know what happened. I don't know if this hat disintegrated into the universe, but I always see people selling the dress and the shoes, and the hat is always missing. And I do not want the dress if I cannot have the hat. I know it's dingy, but that's just how I want to have it done. I want to be a completionist. That's what I want. And we have specifically the 2006 recital outfit. It's so beautiful. My favorite color is blue. I feel like it's the only ballet recital outfit that has a beautiful color scheme. I love the embroidery on it. Have seen it in person. One of my fellow AG friends does have this outfit. Do I want to steal it from her? Yes. Will I ever do it? No. I'm a good friend. I do just find it hard to find with, like, the purse and the shoes itself. I do see the dress for sale quite frequently by itself, and honestly, if by the end of the year I cannot find this outfit complete, I will just be purchasing the dress because it's just so beautiful, and I can find a way to make some custom shoes that match because I cannot go another year without having this outfit. Um, and then the last outfit would be the flower garden outfit, which I think goes in tandem with the garden party outfit, because their names are so similar. But it's just another floral dress with a beautiful hat and some nice shoes. And again, people sell it with the dress, people sell it with the shoes. Where is the hat? The hat is always missing. I do not know what people do to these hats that they just lose them completely. It does not make sense. Hopefully, maybe we can find these outfits complete. If we do, we are going to be celebrating. I'll post a video with an unboxing. I'll prep the outfit up because that's how much I want these outfits so bad. They're just so beautiful. And like, you can find an outfit that you want complete, like, you have to celebrate. Like, you can, like, tell the world that you have, like, a real outfit. Like, how do you do that? You need to celebrate your wins and your accomplishments. Hopefully, I get to do that. Um, then we do have some historical outfits. I really want to expand my historical collection. She's one of my least favorite historical dolls, just because like I read her stories, I was never really into them. Really don't like the classic mold, and I really do not like Elizabeth. Just really strange, but their outfits are beautiful. I want them so bad. I think they're the best outfits of any historical doll collection, and that's saying something because I love Kirsten and I love Samantha, but Felicity's outfits and her timeline are to die for. Herself, not so much. Her pin curls, very annoying. Elizabeth, as well. I just don't like the lined eyebrows either. Um, let me stop ranting and explain why I want these outfits. Specifically, want Felicity's red gala gown because I really want to put it on my Belle doll if I ever get a Belle doll. I saw an Instagram AGIG post where somebody had Belle in the red gala outfit and they had Claudie in Felicity's blue Christmas outfit. Beautiful dolls. I do not like Felicity's Christmas outfit. I don't like the texture. It is blue, so I do know it's gonna end up in my collection one day, but I don't know what doll I want it for. So, like, I know I want Belle, and I know I want this outfit for Belle, so that's why I put it on my list. And I really only want the dress. I don't need her bonnet. I don't need her shoes. Like the dress by itself, I win. um, then Felicity's tea lesson outfit, I truly think it's just beautiful. Really do want to get into outdoor photography and like Easter and things like that. I think the yellow gown, which we rarely see yellow outfits nowadays, is so beautiful. I felt it in person before at an antique shop, but they wanted so much money for it, so I had to leave. I couldn't get it. I see it pretty frequently. I don't know if I'd be upset if I couldn't have the hat it comes with, but the gown itself is beautiful, and if I could just get the gown itself, I'd be happy. Um, Same goes for Elizabeth's summer outfit. I think it matches really well with Felicity's tea lesson outfit. The hats are really similar, and I just think they're really pretty. And I feel like if I put them side by side, it'd make a beautiful picture, and I'd be so happy to see it on my collection up on display. And then Elizabeth's holiday gown is my favorite holiday gown overall. Like, I love the greens, the blues, the gold. It's beautiful. Same for this one. I really only want the gown. I do not care about the shoes or the headbands. I can work around that, but the gown is just so beautiful. And I think I've seen like them up for sale right now for around like bucks, and that's not a bad price for this dress. So that's why it's in the easy to find section. But I know come the holidays, everybody's gonna be buying it, so I should try to make it a priority to at least get Felicity's red dress and Elizabeth's Christmas dress before that. But then we have Samantha's. Right now, I have Samantha's tea lesson set or tea party set. Beautiful. It's a beautiful outfit. And I just love Samantha's story so much. Like our poor little orphan girl. She's so beautiful. I do have a Samantha. My favorite Samantha. I really like Be Forever Samantha. I think she has really rosy cheeks. So I may customize my Samantha or use her for parts for a custom. But I do want Samantha's collection, specifically her birthday outfit, her Christmas outfit, and her Be Forever bicycle outfit. All these on the secondhand market, pretty complete, pretty easy to find for good prices. So I know I could definitely get them if I wanted them. And there's just like kind of iconic outfits for me when I look at Samantha. And I'd be happy to like have like a Samantha month and just like have her outfits because I think she'd be like the historical girl doll I have the most outfits from. So maybe I can make a video about that if I'm able to get these outfits. And then I'd also like to collect some school uniforms. Like as a college student, I love school. I'm actually about to start school a few coming weeks up. So I'm quite excited. I do not have any school outfits except Kirsten's school outfit. So I'd like to do the same thing with like I can get multiple outfits. I can dress up all my dolls, make a dress my doll video, and it'd be really cute. Um, Quite hopeful. I put these in the easy to find section because Kit recently had this outfit on the American Girl website, did Molly, and Addie's, I think, is still available, the reproduction. So I have seen these on the secondhand market. I would like to get them complete for my collection, and I really think it is going to be doable. I may ask for them for my birthday from how easy they are to find. So we shall see. But basically just want to like collections so I can make videos for them. They're not getting that vibe yet. I think that's where I'm heading. Now comes the sad part, which is the hard to find historical outfits. I'm never getting these outfits. They're just, ugh, they're like 1 in a million. And if people have them, they know what they have and they're not letting it go. Specifically, play dress and Rebecca's holiday outfit. No, Rebecca's Hanukkah outfit. They're just so hard to come through. I really don't think I'm ever going to get these outfits. Like, they're so beautiful. I think any truly me would look good in these outfits. Like, ugh, they're blue. My favorite color is blue. They're just so adorable. But alas, I don't think I'll ever have them, and it hurts my feelings talking about it. So moving on. Do then have Ruthie's play outfit. I do see this one complete pretty often, but I don't know what it is about like the pants. A lot of the ones I see like have stains on them, and they're always so expensive. I think I saw this outfit go for like once and somebody bought it like crazy. Yeah, gonna happen for me this year. And as well as Crit's Be Forever Christmas outfit. Somebody's selling this outfit for like box. Understandable, it's with the box, but no one better pay that price because then you're just gonna mess the market up for everybody else. So please don't do it so we can all have the outfit. um then we do have another Samantha outfit, specifically her Be Forever flower picking outfit. Need this outfit complete. This outfit is so beautiful. I would keep my Samantha in this outfit forever. If I have this outfit, my Samantha is staying exactly how she is, so she can be put in this outfit 24/7, 365. That's how much I love this outfit. Um, then just two outfits from Marie Grace and Cecile, which is their fancy dress and accessories outfit. It's a fairy with like a blue mint dress. What did I say? Anything with wings or with a fairy, I eat it up. I love this outfit so much. It's so beautiful. I know it's not the best quality, but the joy I would have from owning this outfit does not matter. I would have so much joy. Like, the quality would not have to matter. I would get this dress with stains on it. That's how much I want this dress. Like, and these accessories. Like, I need them. I want them. And maybe if I'm a good boy, Santa will bring it for me for Christmas on 2026. Who knows? Then we also just have Marie Grace's summer outfit. Pretty rare outfit to find complete. The boots over time, so you rarely find the boots in good condition, and people typically know what they have, so they break this outfit up and sell it into two pieces with the hat and the dress separately. So it's just hard to find. I don't really see a lot of people selling them. There's probably like on the market at all times, and when they are on the market, they go for about like to $100. I think there's one currently on the market for like what 20. Yeah, it's not my budget. Sorry, Pookie. No. Yeah, they're all my outfits that I'd like. We'll see if anything comes from it. If I am able to get any of these outfits, I would love to post unboxings and dressing up my dolls. So, like, if anybody has these outfits and want to throw me a deal, just message me. You'd be very happy. Be very, very happy. Moving on to the next part, and I think it's the final part of my goal list for this year, is I'd love to own a playset, specifically two, and only two. And that's a lie because you're seeing four items, but three of them, I would display them together. um, one is Leah's hut. I think Leah's hut is just beautiful. It's one of the few girl of the year items, like big items, where I'm like, that would be worth the money. Displaying it, it's just such an immaculate piece. There's so many parts, there's so many accessories. It photographs beautifully, and I don't know, it would just bring me joy. Like I say, like important. Having joy in these times is really important. I don't think it's gonna happen. This hut typically goes for around $400 to $500 on the secondhand market, with around like to $100 just to ship it to you. So I doubt it's in the cards this year. Sadly, maybe, who knows? Besides that, talk about the complicated part about wanting these play sets. It's specifically Samantha's collection. Samantha's Beef Harbor Pavilion, Samantha's birthday wicker chair and table set, and it's not Samantha's collection, but it's the Truly Me swinging terrace or trellis. Does that not match the pavilion perfectly? Like, you see the vision. This with a little play set with my dolls dressed up in like little outfits out for the summer. Oh, sorry. Moment of silence because that is beautiful. We must respect that. I have a vision. I will accomplish this vision. Maybe not in 2026, but I promise you, I will have these playsets one day and I will post about them frequently whenever I get them. Yeah, kind of sad because I know I'm not going to get a playset this year because one, I'm moving. We're not going to have the space. I'm not going to have the funds for a playset. And I'd rather spend money I have on expanding my collection doll wise and outfit wise over playsets. But I can dream, I can hope. And Santa may come through. Who knows? um, do you guys have any playsets you want? Because I feel like a lot of collectors are iffy on playsets. Either they like them or they don't like them. And I'm kind of neutral. I would like a few of them. I don't like a lot of them, but I love these few ones. So let me know. um, then finally, we do have two side quests. Things that if I come by them, I'll get them, but if not, they're not going to be a big priority for me. It's collecting the dolls of the historical girl collections just so they can go with their characters in my collection. Um, Typically go for around $40, $50. If I can find a good deal, I would definitely pick one up, but I'm not going to be paying market price for them. It'd have to be a deal for me to get it. I just think it'd be cute. It'd be nice to have my dolls with their dolls. You know, big part of American Girls in their stories, it's how these girls bond with their dolls and how you as a reader see these dolls represented in the books and how they help this character emotionally go through these like times. I just think that's really special. Girls and their dolls, and me, a boy with his dolls. Like, dolls would like that. Also, I'd like to collect more Christmas items, specifically like Christmas outfits or like magazines to make backdrops of. So, Christmas outfits are really easy to come by. I rarely think there's a hard Christmas outfit to find on the secondhand market. Christmas is one of the times where American Girl does their best selling, so they always release Christmas outfits every year with like the Union Jack collaboration, and all their previous outfits are on the mass market because they pump them out, okay? America loves a Christmas outfit, and so do I. So maybe we'll have Christmas outfits for all my dolls this year. Who knows? I don't know, but we'll see. Um, yes, that is all for today. Thank you so much for watching my very first YouTube video. I do hope to make an in-person video very soon once I have my setup complete, but for now, I may have another voiceover video coming very soon with a restoration I'm pretty excited about. So please keep an eye out for my channel. Please like, follow, subscribe, and also follow me at Angelicious Dolls. I will be starting up my AGIG era this year, so keep an eye out. Thank you. Bye bye.